Deep in the ancient forests of Knysna, in the garden root's emerald canopy, where legends linger and trees hold secrets older than memory, lives the lonely giant. She is the last of her kind here, a solitary elephant surviving against nature's odds and man's neglect. Rangers know her as Oakwood, meaning old foot in the Afrikaans language. At roughly 50 years old, she is the last known elephant of Knysna. The elephants were part of the broader Cape elephant population, which extended from the garden route across parts of the southern and eastern Cape province. Now only one final survivor of an ancient herd. Once the Knysna Forest echoed with the thunder of elephants. Dozens roamed freely here, a relict herd, genetically unique, spiritually iconic. But deforestation, hunting and ignorance brought them to the brink of oblivion.
And since it was because of us that she became lonely, maybe it is our responsibility to find her a companion.
Elephants are intrinsically social and sentient. They exist in matriarchal herds, passing culture, roots, rituals and relationships from mother to daughter. Without these bonds, their emotional worlds collapse. Oakwood alone is missing the most fundamental gift of her species: companionship. SANParks and elephant researcher Liz Millman suggests Oakwood is content. Dung analysis revealed normal hormonal levels, but camera traps caught her clinging to a tractor as if seeking another elephant, an unmistakable act of yearning. This isn't contentment, it's grief. Left alone, she will walk her final years, not because nature failed her, but because we did. If you go to national parks and game reserves around the country, you'll come to understand that elephants are accustomed to living with human beings. Stress is a part of being sentient. It is a part of our life. It is a part of our design. Liz Mormon is saying is that this elephant stresses when in the presence of humans and shouldn't be tracked. So let's blindfold this elephant. On top of that, we bubble wrap it and make it believe it's the only one of its kind and it'll die that way. How about we throw Liz into the forest and make her believe that she's the only one of her kind, denying her the right to bond with any other creature of her kind, including her daughter? How would she feel about that? For SANParks to put 2 elephants into the forest to give this elephant some company would involve work. It would involve managing. That is our duties as humans on this planet, is to manage our wildlife. So step aside if you're not capable of doing it and let an organization or let the people who are qualified and who know what they're doing to take control. What SANParks are doing with this animal is not only unethical, it is cruel, it is immoral, and it is lazy. An attempt in 1994 to introduce homeless elephants from Kruger ended tragically due to stress, pneumonia, escapes and failed management. Today, with GPS soft release camps, infrared fences and non-invasive monitoring, proposals offer a new, safer plan. At no cost to SANParks, yet these plans sit unused, in silent limbo. South Africa's standards for wildlife management emphasize the welfare of social species. SANParks repeatedly warns of human-elephant conflict in rewilding, but by ignoring Oakwood's loneliness they risk violating those same standards, privileging bureaucratic caution over the very beings they meant to protect. Oakwood is not just the last of her kin, she is the final living thread linking us to a wild past. If we don't rewild her forest, her unique genetic legacy, her social imprint will end with her. It is human indifference, bureaucracy, and a refusal to act that has brought her to solitude. The blame rests not in the past, but in the silence of those who could have restored her herd, and chose not to.